Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko has come out with a shocker. He claims that the Wagner chief, Yevgeny Prigozhin, is still in Russia. Lukashenko, who had earlier said that Prigozhin had moved to Belarus, now says that he has returned to St. Petersburg or may have even gone to Moscow. After the short Wagner mutiny in Russia, the Wagner chief brokered a deal with the Kremlin in which he was offered to move to Belarus. But since then, the exact whereabouts of the Wagner chief have remained under speculation.
Regarding Yevgeny Prigozhin, he is in St. Petersburg. Where is he this morning? He might have left for Moscow or for somewhere else, but he is not on Belarusian territory.
Various media organizations have tracked the private jet of the Wagner chief. In late June, his jet went to Belarus, but it returned back the same evening. And since then, it has made several trips between St. Petersburg and Moscow. However, it was not clear whether Prigozhin was on the flight. Lukashenko added that Wagner's fighters are still at their bases, while adding that his offer to the Wagner troops still stands. Lukashenko had earlier offered Wagner to establish some of its fighters in Belarus. He claims the Wagner fighters are not a risk to Belarus.
Should we not use the Wagner unit to defend our state? If they are here, it will be done momentarily, in any direction. Their experience will be needed in Belarus.
Meanwhile, in Russia, the Russian security services raided the St. Petersburg residence of Yevgeny Prigozhin. According to the FSB, officials found guns, ammunition, gold bars, a stuffed alligator and a cupboard full of wigs at his residence. The Wagner chief has long criticized the country's leadership for starting the war. Prigozhin claimed that Russian military leaders had ordered strikes on his men, killing thousands of them. The mutiny was short but reportedly strong enough to shake the Kremlin. Wagner's men took control of the southern city of Rostov-on-Don, reaching Voronezh, just 500 kilometers away from Moscow. And as the Russia-Ukraine war nears 500 days, a Russian missile strike hit an apartment block in the Ukrainian city of Lviv. The attack killed at least 4 people and injured 34 others. Footage from the area showed emergency responders clearing rubble and wood from the gutted first floor of a building in the city. Cars covered in dust and their windows blown out lined the pavement piled with debris. The attack was confirmed by the Interior Minister of Ukraine, even as the emergency service workers searched the debris for trapped people. They managed to rescue 7 people from the rubble and evacuated 64 others. The President, Volodymyr Zelensky, condemned the attack. He also warned Russia about a tangible response.
We are at the disaster site. Behind me are the results of the Russian World direct hit at a residential building. We are now digging through the rubble. There are wounded and dead. This is the Russian World visiting Lviv. I want to thank emergency service workers, medical workers and the residents, those who have been affected by this tragedy.
Lviv's mayor called it the largest attack of a bloody war which has been going on for over 16 months. He claimed that more than 50 apartments were ruined. The Ukrainian Air Force said Russia attacked Lviv with caliber missiles launched from the Black Sea. It said 7 out of 10 missiles were shot down.
As of now, there are 8 wounded. A lot of apartments have been damaged. Over 50 windows have been blown out in many houses. Many cars have been destroyed, some 50. Emergency services and municipal services are working on site. Rescuers, because it is possible there are still people under the rubble.
Lviv has been a constant target in the ongoing war. On the 20th of June, the city was hit by a major Russian drone attack that also targeted other cities, including Kiev. Ukraine has recently bolstered its air defense systems with Western-supplied weapons, and this has diminished the number of Russian missiles and drones breaking through. But the slow supply of weapons to the war-torn country has slowed down its counter-offensive against Russia. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.